Hello, this is my eyebrow tutorial. It's basically eyebrows that I would do every day. So I'm going in with a flat brush and with my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade in the shade Ebony. And I'm just going to be doing a basic line on the outside. With this brow pomade, I feel like I have to mix it a little bit with a little bit oil because the texture, I like the thick texture, but I like for my pomade to be a little more jelly-like, and the pomade is really thick. I don't want to say chalky, but just really thick. So I mix mine with a little bit gel, just a little bit. It's easier for me to work with. And I'm just filling them in lightly, not too much. I constantly comb my eyebrows as I do it because my eyebrows are really thin, so I comb them upwards to kind of give me a little bit more to fill in. It takes time, a lot of time. So I'm just going to be filling them in a little bit on the edges first, trying to see if they're actually even or not, brush them out. I can't even really get my eyebrows waxed because I don't have much to get waxed. And I also, for some reason, I use my concealer to like line them up to make it a little bit easier for me to fill them in. I get the shape that I want lining them up with my concealer. And I continue to fill them in after. And when I blend, I always blend upwards. This is a tip. I blend upwards when I'm blending above my eyebrow, and when I'm blending onward, I blend sideways and downwards into my eyelids, because most of the time after I do my eyebrows, I do my makeup anyway, and I use concealer for my primer too, my eyelid primer. So I blend upwards and sideways at the top and downwards and sideways at the bottom. It gives me a better blend. So like I said, I'm just going to be taking my gel, and inside of that pan, that was an old pan I had, I take the pomade and I put it inside of that pan and I just fill them in. Add a little bit oil and then fill them in. Now I'm just going under, filling in a little bit more, just to get that shape that I want. I needed to use my concealer to kind of outline them, I guess. Now I'm just checking to see if they aren't even, which they weren't. And I eventually noticed that. Like I said, it takes time, a lot of time. Especially since my eyebrows aren't thick and I basically have to draw most of it and make it look a little bit natural, because this is not like a dramatic brow that I do if I'm wearing like dramatic makeup. It's just like you can say a natural eyebrow look for me. And to blend my concealer right under my eye, I use a flat brush because it kind of lines it. It outlines it perfectly rather than using a thick brush, and then I can't get that perfect line that I like right under my eyebrow. And I'm just filling in a little bit more. So this is where I noticed they look different, and I was so frustrated because I spent a lot of time, but this always happens to me, and I just go back in and correct them. That one looked good, but that one was like just not the same. I always go back in and fix them the best I could. just blending that concealer out a little bit. Like I said, I blend my bottom concealer into my eyelids because I prime my eyelids with my concealer anyway. Just going in, still blending. And when I blend, my brushes are never dry. Don't ever blend with dry brushes because it won't blend in, I guess, the right way, all the way. So I either spritz my brushes with primer or just wet them a little bit, but most of the time I spritz my brushes with either face primer or setting spray. And now I'm just blending it with my rounded brush. Still blending it all in because I do not like to walk around with my concealer showing or a halo look that just doesn't look good to me. And that's about it. I go in and fix them a little bit more, make them even, but that's all I really do for my eyebrow tutorial. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank you.
Not that bad.